Okay, so good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen, right away. So if you are just joining, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you tell us the location where you are joining us from and your name. Let's acknowledge those people that are present right here. Okay. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I have this setup on GBP JPY. Let me quickly talk about this because of time. I have this setup on GBP JPY. Actually, if you want to enter this trade, you can enter it, but me, I'm waiting for it to pull back. If you want to enter this trade, you can enter it, but I'm waiting for a pullback. The pullback might happen, the pullback might not happen. If the pullback did not happen, I'll have to catch the trade in the middle, maybe somewhere around here. So, but for you that don't know that, maybe for you that don't have that knowledge or skill to be able to catch that trade in the process of it going, you might want to enter it from here. Okay, and you can actually adjust your stop loss maybe to this level, and but this is the safest way to put your SL. This is the safest way to put your SL. Okay, so having said that, I'm also looking out for CHF JPY. Okay, I'm looking out for CHF JPY. Actually wanted this trade. Is either I close below here or it took out this eye and tap into this inducement line that I have here. So I'm waiting for this as a confirmation before I open on this CHF JPY for a sell also. Okay, so but GBP JPY, I'm waiting for a pullback before I enter, and if you want to enter you can enter, but for me I want to wait for a pullback, and if the pullback didn't happen, I'll probably catch the trade along its way going down. Okay, so I think that's that about that. So let's go to AUD USD. Let's see what we have on AUD USD. Okay, what I'm waiting for AUD USD is this guy right here. This guy. I want it to come lower. I want it to come lower to be able to cash my buy. Yes, all this reason is buying. I know the reason why the market is buying at this level, but I am not just interested. I'm waiting for a setup that is high probable, and this is the one I'm waiting for right here. I'm waiting for this guy right here, and I also have another setup below here. So, but I'm waiting for this one. So, I'm waiting for something. I'll keep pushing the price down to come here, and I'll get my entry on this. So, AUD USD is more or less like it's not fully ready. USD JPY. This trade after making this profit on USD JPY, I was actually anticipating this trade is going to get to this level before we start seeing the buy, but it just started doing the buy from here. So I wanted to catch this buy. If I go to 5 minutes time for you guys will see it's so painful. On Monday, was it Monday? No, I think it's on Tuesday. I caught this on Monday. Yes, I caught this on Monday. This was on Tuesday. Was waiting for you to just pull back to this zone that I mark here, and then see my TP is right here, and then the guy did not just pull back before he goes, but obviously it's because I don't want to chase it. If I want to chase it, I'll chase it, and because the market is not really moving the way I like, so I just let it go. So but of course USD JPY, I'm still anticipating that it's still going to what drop. I'm anticipating a drop, even though I'm not seeing something convincing that's going to drop this market from here. I'm not seeing something convincing. If not, I'll have been positioning myself to catch the sell back, but I'm not seeing something convincing. So but I'll just wait. If I see a reason why he wants to go down, I'll take it down, but I'm anticipating this guy. Why this guy? Because you will see that this guy took out liquidity, and then you can see high, low, high, broke the structure, manipulate here. So we have this inducement, and we have reason why we are waiting for the market to come lower here. So when the market comes here, trust me, we're going to wait for a confirmation to cash it back to the upside. Okay, So that's that on USD JPY. I've talked about GBP JPY. I've talked about CHF JPY. Now on BTC is not just ready, ladies and gentlemen. Just ignore. I've checked all this pair this morning. So on Ethereum is not a very good setup, like an A setup, but if you get an A confirmation, same, how do I put it now? If we get a confirmation that is an A setup beneath this line that I draw here, is our inducement line. If we can get a confirmation on a lower time frame, an A setup confirmation, then we'll take it for a buy. Okay, so but I'm anticipating a buy on Ethereum, but it's still very far. You can see it. Aside from this level, I'm not seeing any interesting thing to capitalize on other than here, but I don't really like this. This is not, it's not genuine for me. Okay, AUD/JPY, what do you have on AUD/JPY? After this trade, I'm waiting for the market to actually push up until this level. If you push up until this level, I will be looking for a way to continue to sell. So but if you look at this thing, I think it's on a sell overall. Let's look at it from daily time frame. Yeah, so the market is buying and temporarily it is selling. Okay, so you can see I have a lot of setup that I'm still waiting for the market to come and do. So but on this one, at least it will still give me my 1 to 3. It will still give me my 1 to 3, getting a good confirmation and a good stop loss here. I should still cash my 1 to 3 when this trade gets here. So this is what I'm typically waiting for on AUD/JPY. And on GBP card, I'm waiting for GBP card to push down, push lower to this level, and upon this level and this level, I'll be waiting for how the market is going to react based on lower time frame to see to get my entry for a buy. Of course, I still have another entry below. Okay, so this is what I'm waiting for on GBP card at the moment. Okay, so now NZD/USD. Nothing serious at the moment. I was actually waiting for this to happen yesterday, but in the middle of the night, the trade has played out. So nothing at the moment. Okay, on NZD/USD for me. Euro card has gotten to. In fact, I was asleep when these things happen. I was asleep, but of course, I don't want to use a pending order. So I'm waiting for NZD/USD. You can see high low. So this is like a pullback. Let me see it come down again to come and take this low, and I get a confirmation to take it up. So I'm waiting for Euro card to pull back down. I'm waiting for it to pull back down and get my confirmation to take it up. So that's what I'm waiting for at this point. Okay, that's what I'm waiting for at this point. So now on Euro/JPY, ladies and gentlemen, Euro/JPY took me out twice on these trades, messed up, and finally it's reaching for my TV. And when I now research that, why is this trade, why does it get here before it started doing the up move, I see no reason. Honestly, I see no major reason. This is the point of invalidation. This trade just messed up. Okay, but all the way, there's one of my trade that I didn't put my stop loss. The day I realized, I just went to check, it is back in profit. I was like, wow. So I was able to close it. Was it yesterday? I was able to close it in profit yesterday, I think around here. So at least at all it still make me some little money, even though it took some money from me too. So that's that on Euro/JPY. On XAU/USD, let me share this trade with you guys. So this trade right here, I took it on Tuesday. This trade got my entry from here, went into profit for me, and then all of a sudden it just came, took me out tintini, you can see, and then after that it reached for my TP. Like, why but it's all gone now, sha. So right now what I'm waiting for on gold is this guy. If it comes here, then probably I'll be waiting for a reaction to take it to the upside. So I'm waiting for it for this guy. So that's basically that's all I have right now on. So let me just position myself for GBP JPY. So that's what I have for you guys today. So that's what I have for you guys. So if you have any question, so I told you guys that it's something that, you know, our live session is just going to be like market overview, telling you guys what I am seeing in the market, because I've seen the market before I come live this morning. So my audio is very low. Is it still low? Hello, is my audio still low? I will increase it now. You be the one to block or hear. Okay, so let me try to increase my volume. Now you say it's low. Oh yeah, take. So how is it now? Oh so I'm pretty sure it's very, very high right now. Pretty damn sure that it's very high. So all of us that are on this live session, kindly smash the like button. It is absolutely free. Smash the like button, okay? Smash the like button. It is absolutely free. Nobody's going to charge you for smashing like button. It's just to encourage the YouTube algorithm of the channel. So guys, if you have any question, let me know. I am anticipating for DJ to come here before I got my entry, and this is safest way to put your stop loss, but of course this stop loss can be adjusted to this level. Remember I said that it can be adjusted to this level, but this is the safest way to put your stop loss above this line here. So if you want to take advantage of it, CHFJPY, I am waiting for it. I would like it more if you can take out this eye and tap into this inducement here, and I'll just get my confirmation. With that, I will have a tighter stop loss, and I will have a lot of pips to catch to the downside. Okay, so and on Eurocard, I think it's just those 3 pairs that I'm anticipating to work with this morning or today. I don't know if other ones will play out. I don't know, but you know, market has been slow since Monday. It is understandable because there's a bank holiday. But yesterday, I don't know. Day before yesterday, I don't know why the market is so slow. I couldn't even place any trade yesterday at all, which is okay, because when the market is not presenting what I want, then what do? I sit on my hand. That is what defines you from a disciplined trader to a random trader. Okay, any question, ladies and gentlemen? Let's quickly tackle the question, or we call it a day from here. It's very loud now. I'm on AUD sell. I posted the setup in the chat group. Oh, AUD sell. Let me check AUD why it is selling. Let me go to 1 hour time frame. Okay, probably let's say we have this manipulation, we have break of structure. Okay, let's say we have this manipulation, we have this break of structure. Where's our inducement? Is it here? Yes, it has a reason why you can sell from here. I understand you, Mr. Suraj, why you are taking your sell from here, but all this guy did not manipulate you out before started selling. Let's get to 15 minutes. Okay, obviously this is an inducement that is close up here. Okay, so I see the reason why you are selling. Okay, so my brother, don't wait for this low to get out of the trade. Try to get out of your trade around this area. Okay, try to get out from your trade around this area, unless if the market was fast to just keep going there. But if you see any form of rejection around this area, my brother, get out, just exit it. So because this is the level I know that it is safe without any threat to get to. This movement that you are seeing right now, it will get here without any threat. Immediately it break this low. If it did not break this low, this is a threat on the side right now. This is a threat here right now. This is a threat, and a threat sometimes can later be a blessing. So if market break this low, it will come and reclaim it, and then you can add position. That's why sometimes it's a blessing, but sometimes it will just reverse the trade. So if market can manage to break this low, then from this gap to this gap, how many pips is this? From this guy right here to this guy, that's like 18 pips. Am I correct? That's like 18 pips. So you have 18 pips to cash free of charge. It's going to just going to keep playing out. Because why? Because there's no trade zone at that level at all. Okay, so any other question? Yeah, I know it haunts your stop loss. I know. So thank God it didn't take you out like the way gold did for me. Oh. So any other question, ladies and gentlemen? If you are in this live session, why are you not smashing the like button? Come on. The number of people that are on this live is directly proportional. The number of people that are smashing the like button. What's going on? So I think that's all for now. If there is no more question, we can just call it a day from here, guys. We can call it a day from here. So Mr. Suraj, just keep watching. If this low is being taken out, trust me, you have a free 18 pips to cash. So let me just stay on my GBP JPY and keep monitoring it. I might see shape JPY. Okay, so if there's no question, let's call it a day. I told you guys it's just so good, it's crazy. Yes, it's crazy. I actually know. The mistake I did, even though I don't understand why he did what he did, but I should have done better with the way gold did for me on Tuesday. So I later realized that, okay, let me just share that with you guys that are on live with me right now. So now, honestly, I know that this is not an A setup. I know it's not an A setup. Trust me, I know. But I know that because I know it's not an A setup, I was risking like half of my risk. If I'm to be risking, let's say for instance, I'm risking $1,000, I'm risking $500 on this trade. So I know I'm risking half of my risk, okay? And I have a pretty risk to reward, which is like 3.5 and 3.4. That's almost over 1 to 3. So I'm pretty like, okay, fine. What I should have done differently is that, in as much as I know that this is my point of invalidation based on lower time frame, this is my point of invalidation, and market has tendency to do whatever because it's gold, I will have just been like extend my stop loss a little lower like this, or even more to 1 to 2 like this. So I'll just be studying what the market is doing. So if the market comes to my stop loss, take it, and I see the way the candle close. If the candle close engulfing to my stop loss, I know that no how this market is going to keep dropping. But the way this candle closed right now and it started rejecting and close up here, I will leave my trade and I'll just adjust my stop loss back to this low here. This is what I will have done differently, because I later reviewed that trade and this is what I said, oh, this is what I should have done differently. Okay, so that this trade, you can see, I will have just, I will scale in. I will just, as the market is going, as I see some pullback, a reason to enter, I will enter. I will scale in till the market will reach TP, and it did get to the TP. So that was what I did different. Then that was what I should have done, because I remember it was live session that I said this is what I'm anticipating on gold, and the market came and did it. So God has done, even though he didn't give me this entry, but he has done some good. He has been doing a good boy for me recently. He gave me this and he smashed over my profit. He gave me this and smashed over my profit. Okay, so me and gold, our beef is reducing now. We not to get beef for each other again. You know, they pay me small sure you get. So that's that about that, Sha. Do you trade lower time frame like that? If you decide, do you trade lower time frame? Yes, now that is when I need to use lower time frame confirmation. Of course, I told you guys that in my mentorship that you are going to get that knowledge from me, like the lower time frame confirmation. Aside from the fact that you want to say, you will notice that not all my trade that I do pending order right now. As a matter of fact, I want to wait for the market to give me a lower time frame confirmation before I open on my trade. If to say I'm waiting for a pending order, you know that you guys should know that I'm a work in progress. To say I'm waiting for a pending order, I will have gotten on GBP JPY by now. I will have gotten on CHF JPY by now, because it has gotten to my entry, but I am not convinced with what I'm saying yet. So that is why I have not entered. And this one too, that's why I have not entered. It has gotten to my point of interest, but I have not entered because the market has not given me 100% of what I want. So I just want to make that one clear. Okay, so how do I get what I want? That is through lower time frame. So, and that is what is going to now give me its a tighter stop loss reasonably and a good risk to reward. So instead of where I'm still going to put my TP for 1 to 2 is where I'm going to still put my TP when I use lower time frame, but that 1 to 2 might have just increased to maybe like 1 to 3 or 1 to 4 because I use lower time frame confirmation. Okay, so that's just the difference here. So see you guys later. Bye for now, guys. Bye.